Hello everyone, Cthulhu here, starting up my HiLeoracin Wario Land Shake It Let's Play. If you haven't noticed already, this should be in widescreen. Trying something new here. That's a good idea to be like attempting things without a test video, right? But yeah, this should hopefully work, and this is like the first game that actually does much with widescreen, except the ones that have legitimate widescreen. This just has like item boxes on the end. Anyway, I believe Leo is playing this blind, and
Wario!
I'm effectively blind here. I mean, this is my only file I've done. I haven't played it in a while, and I didn't exactly get too far, but for what it's worth, I also forgot everything, and I'm not allowed to skip this cutscene if I even can. I actually do think this game's a lot more interesting than most of the standard Wii fare. I just sort of like am fanboyed up to Wario Land 2 and 3. I mean 4 and Shake It, this is a lot like Wario Land 4, it's actually better, which is like a first and Wii sequels to things, I guess. I could be quiet for the cutscenes, but I'd rather not because I don't know. Are those smashed coins or just happen to have crosses on them? I didn't notice that the first time I played this like 2 years ago. Oh no, it's Saria. Yeah, they didn't do a very good job at making her character design not look exactly like Saria from Ocarina of Time, but I like the Viking character motive. There's really like nothing about this game that I dislike. It's these imp things sort of harken back to Wario World, I think. But I don't know, it just really didn't do it for me. I think I just sort of like fetishized Wario Land 3 because I played it so much when I was a kid, and now I'm not going to be happy unless the new games are exactly like that one. But no, this is overall a very excellent game. I'm glad that I'm finally going to be forced to play through it completely because I sort of got lost near the end. You have to buy treasure maps to get to the next world, and I ended up like having 20,000 coins short of the amount I needed, so I just sort of gave up on that because I had other games or something. But anyway, I'm pretty sure that like old-time fans of Captain Syrup were glad to see her come back, and yeah, I like how Wario tries to smash it open because she said the treasure's inside. And oh no, a ghost trying to approach him, or I guess a telescope. This game sort of has a silly plot, but I don't know, it was a nice break from the WarioWares, and yeah, I don't know why they didn't bother getting voice acting. I mean, I think after the backlash from Mario Sunshine or something, Nintendo just sort of freaked out about voice acting. I really thought it was okay in Mario Sunshine, and especially with like the animation style being so good in this, you'd think, I don't know. I still sort of like the garbly Banjo-Kazooie type talking, but that's... Yeah, I'm upset that Charles Martinet doesn't reprise his role as Wario's voice actor very frequently. I mean, yeah, he makes grunts and whoop, yeah, and stuff like that, but I miss game which may or may not have existed where Wario was fully voice acted. I guess the closest to that would be like Mario Party or I don't know, maybe I'm just making things up, but I like voice acting in video games. It makes me feel like they are not on the Nintendo 64 or earlier. I don't know, just call me whiny. I'm sure the silent protagonist angle is like important for Mario and Link and stuff, but I really think Wario could stand to be voice acted, and I do like that Wario. And again, that sort of harkens back to Wario Land 4 with the spirally entering of levels.
Yeah, let's go.
And yeah, this game actually does have a pretty cool amount of stuff in it. There are 3 hidden treasures in each level, as well as 3 achievements. Nah, actually, I think there might be more or less in different levels, but that's what it is for this level. I like the cat in the background of the ship there. Bottomless going to For some reason, this music is reminding me of Unknown to Emmy. Born on an island and something, something. Yep. 5 bosses. That's like weird. It looks almost cel-shaded there. I think the TV I played this on the first time was just so crappy I didn't notice a lot of this stuff. But yeah, this wins a trophy for being the only Wii game that isn't sort of worse than the previous ones in the series and has good art styles and stuff. Yep, you'll get helpful hints from the other Kokiri. I've never really bothered learning how to pronounce things correctly. Obviously, I know how to pronounce Wario correctly. Anyway, standard fare explaining how it works level. Basically, same gist of the level, or what was it called? I don't even remember. The Cavern of Scribbles or something in Wario Land 4. Very similar. Hieroglyphics. Yeah, that's how you enunciate, right? But yeah, it has the little guy in the background showing you how to do things and how to jump and smash. Waggle, waggle, waggle. These are not very good prizes because, like, the coins go flying everywhere and out the door and stuff, and I was always too lazy to ever collect too many coins, and that sort of screwed me over when I was trying to actually finish the game. I don't know. And there are these balls. I actually like this more than the regular throwing in the other Wario Land games, where it was basically just 2 ways. I haven't played those in forever, so I should quit talking about them so much. And now we could just run by, but if we use this and learn that we can turn switches back on, we can get another treasure. Running into a thing and stuff is good for technically racing, right? Yep. Bandinero. I always just called them Gooms because they looked aesthetically similar to the Gooms in the other Wario Land games. Oh, time for Waggle! Yep. It's a little gimmicky, but it's nowhere near as bad as what they could have done. It's like the same thing I feel about Mario Galaxy. Yeah, maybe it was a little much, but I'm not complaining. Yeah, you get a trophy for killing the golden enemies. Now you smash it down. Yeah, this game actually plays a lot more fluid than I remembered it. Or maybe that I remembered Wario Land 4 since I've played that more recently than this, really. Yeah, this is really a very nice game. This part I didn't like about it so much since it's a little uncontrollable, and the levels I played, I remember this being a little too important to clearing them with a good score, mastering that. And I also liked, I mean, the NES controller style of holding the Wii remote on its side is good and all, but I like the dashing in Wario Land 4, and they sort of made it a little too situational, but this makes it... Oh wait, right, yeah, Ball Wario is replaced with Slidey Wario. Okay, we got all 3 treasures. Can I kill this thingy? Okay, I need the... Why did I say Zap Tap? I meant Spike Shield, of course, because you can't touch things with small knives from the side. And yeah, you can shake enemies to get garlics and I guess other things sometimes. I'm sort of saying this to remind myself of how the game works too, since I haven't played it in a while and I wasn't very good at it when I had played it. And yeah, you can keep that momentum going for a long time, and this is the equivalent of the frog timer in Wario Land 4. Starts up a timer and the blocks invert. Not quite as much is done with this as the frog timer stuff was in Wario Land 4 from what I remember, and instead of like running back through the level, you actually, in most of the levels I've played through already, it seems like you need to use one of those power pellets or something, and then keep your momentum going, and you can get to the end faster as well as collect extra treasures and extra coins and all kinds of stuff. And I'm not always the greatest at that kind of stuff, so I did not do very good scores. And yeah, you just need to get back out into the teleporter, I guess. I don't know how Captain Syrup got inside the globe, and I also don't know how you're supposed to get 10,000 coins there, because I don't know what coins I really missed, I guess. I really don't know. Yeah, and when stuff like that happened, I just sort of gave up on trying to do that at all. My capture device sort of looks a little washed out. Okay, I can't change it right now, but at some point I should look that up. Anyway, yeah, there's this treasure list. It shows all the treasures you got and says funny stuff about them. I like this. Merfle syrup, thick, sweet syrup made by Merfles with love and a zesty blend of elven herbs. I thought it said, oh, 11 herbs. So, KFC reference. Anyway, gotta keep going since this is technically HiLeoracing. Alright. And now we can use the pirate shop and buy pirate maps and pirate hearts and all kinds of pirate things. And I guess some non-pirate things too, but mostly the pirate ones.